But if I was to in my space, then our coaches coach in different ways. But in my space, I see a lot of people who are stressed and burnt out,
Yeah.
and a lot of lawyers who are trying to be everything to everyone, can't rest even when they are resting, and just are not happy.
Because it's just not going away. And burnout and stress has been around forever in a day, but it feels like every other person you're talking to is just at almost at their wits' end.
Mm.
And yet I was continuing on the grind, I was continuing on the hustle, and I was burnt out and I was stressed.
When people are in that space, they're in survival, right? So they're not activating their full bank of resources. So they're not really at their best self. They're just in survival. It's trying, just trying not to die on the job, basically, metaphorically speaking, just sort of getting through day by day. And so they're not making the best decisions for themselves. It's like, I just don't want to be here, or I don't want to be doing this, or I don't want to feel this way. And when you ask them, what do you want instead? A lot of the times they're not sure because they're not in that creative, uh, dreaming. I can't think of the word right now, but they're not in that space of thinking about, oh, really, what would I like to do in my second half of whatever, or in the rest of my career? It's just, I just don't want to feel this pain, right? And that's not always the best place to be in to make decisions. And so part of what I do when somebody is feeling that way and comes to me and says, I want you to help me. I don't think law is for me anymore. And I'm thinking, maybe, I don't know, I never know, but maybe there's also something, instead of looking forwards right now, you need to look inwards and see what you need to learn from this experience, because it's not always the environment, it's not
No.
always that stuff's trying to teach you something about you. So is that the best time to make a decision? So then if I help them feel better, become more resourceful, become more themselves, that's a much better position to then make a decision about where to from here. And sometimes, a lot of the time, actually, they stay.